Welcome back to CreepCast. How'd you like that?
A lot of energy in that one. Wow, you were
over there.
That woke me up.
Started off with CreepCast and then immediately not followed up like a hard stop.
Excuse me. All right. Well, hi everybody. But we were talking so casually 20 seconds ago before
I'm
that.
trying to get amped up.
I can see that. That's the kind of day this is going to be. Hello everybody. Welcome back to CreepCast. Let's get into it. All right. So here we go. It breathes. It bleeds. It breeds. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Let me. That was pretty good. I was smaller and less energetic than most kids my age. While they preferred to run around and play outside, I chose to stay inside and read.
This sounds exactly like you. This feels like
Shut up.
This
Shut
feels
up.
like
Shut
is this
up.
young Wendigo
Shut
talking to us?
Shut up.
I prefer to stay inside and read.
Okay, I did do that because I was a wimpy kid. I wasn't sickly, but I was very small. And I was also sheltered, so I did read
His
a lot.
lips,
That's how I know so
they're
many
far
of
too
these
fat.
creepypasta stories. Well, guess what? All those guys who are outside playing, they probably work at like Staples now or Cracker Barrel or something. And guess who has a YouTube channel? So you know what?
God.
Look at that,
Tyrant.
Chad. It looks like the nerd gets the girl.
Tyrant.
So check me out. But I was laughing about while I was reading that is I imagined that meme of the dragon that's like, while you played your sports, I studied the literature.
While you played your sports, I studied literature.
Yeah. Were you about to say something before?
Well, I was just saying, I imagine that you weren't a sick child, but I do like to imagine you went to the doctor and the doctor was like, his lips, they're far too fat and they're only getting bigger. And you
I'm tired of I'm tired of this lip thing.
Okay.
Do you know how many I've got so many DMs and comments about
luscious,
like, man,
fat lips.
This YouTuber is really cool. I wish I could see him over the lips swell up. Like their description of me is just like a giant pair of lips, and it's gotten to a ridiculous degree, and I'm kind of tired of it, honestly. So. I can't stand you. I can't. Anytime you say something to me, my comments are that for a week straight. So stop.
Okay. All right. Fine.
It wasn't a bad life, but I can certainly see how it made me into the introverted person I am today. I took comfort in books and I experienced the world through them. What? Go ahead. I heard that laugh.
It's just fun. It is fun. I'm just actually picturing you like just young now.
If you
I got
want to,
exhausted easily, and I took comfort in books.
now that you have to do my accent on top of that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
accent
Oh
you're
my
apparently
God.
so good at.
And I experienced the world through them.
I hate that voice so much. I hate
It's
it
just
so
like
much.
never ending story. Where's Falcor at? Oh my God.
I
my
can't
gosh.
describe what it sounds like, but it makes me mad.
I know. I'm sorry. It's such a cartoonish version of your voice.
I know close family nearby.
Sorry, you know what I would say to my mom if when she was on her dying.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's write it down.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not a joke.
Okay. All right.
Never mind.
Say it.
No, I was just gonna say. I was gonna go to her and say I love you, and you robbed me of my happiness when I was a child, and I hope you burn in hell. You tired old goat is what I would say to my mom.
You tired old goat.
I was trying to think what would be the most insulting thing you just say to someone before they're about to die. I feel like calling them a tired old goat it's got to hit hard. What? You sheepish looking human being.
Hey Hunter, who do you want to die first, your mom or your dad?
Yeah, probably my dad.
You were way too ready for that.
I like my mom more. What am I supposed to do?
Oh my gosh. I was expecting like some level of like
Oh,
like
wow.
pause
That's
or
hard.
like,
Yeah, I
oh
know.
wow. But why would you
probably-
ask that
probably-
or whatever? You're
probably
like,
my dad.
Mom.
If I had to choose between the two, I mean, it's gonna suck when they both go, but I'd definitely probably say my dad.
Fibroepithelial tumor that's usually slow growing and painless. It often causes changes in the nail plate, but the tumor itself is hidden beneath it. In one case, a 60-year-old South Asian man developed a large, smooth, shiny, green, dome-shaped nail. I think that's talking about it grows in like the actual material of your nail rather than making a new one. I swear I'm not crazy. I've heard of this before.
I bet you there is something. There's
going
gonna be some like fucking toenail riddled back viewer we have who's just like, trust me, buddy, it's real.
Don't believe me? He tweets at me a picture of like just toenails coming out of his body.
Yeah, looks like one of the goddamn Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just like sitting there. He's like, cowabunga, asshole.
Yay. I can't wait for that. I prayed it was my stomach growling and not having eaten all day rather than the partially formed fetus of my twin inside me. That was a slight campy joke a little bit. And
yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that visual though of hearing when you hear your stomach do like whatever from being hungry, that it's like a person inside you grumbling. That's kind of crazy.
Does this go back to the thing you talked about where you just wanted to be pregnant? You just want
I can't confirm. So the anesthesia. What was this next line? Or
we were in a story about something. This is a CreepCast. This is a podcast about stories, I think, or something like that. Yeah, what were we talking about? I had two horrifying thoughts in that moment. The first being that Nicki Minaj's Anaconda was one of the most. I might have ruined it, Hunter. I'm sorry. I might have done this. This might be my fault. That Nicki Minaj's Anaconda was one of the most discomforting songs to hear playing in an operating room.
That should be illegal. I agree.
I do think that would be kind of, imagine like cutting open. So I know that they do that a lot when my wife does surgery, which granted her surgery's on primates. So I think the, level of what you can do around the patient's different. Yeah, but I just can't imagine blaring Nicki Minaj in an OR.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. I bet you there's all kinds of music that fucking plays, but to me, I'm just like, that just feels oddly inappropriate.
You're getting your stomach cut up, but it's like, boy toy named Troy.
Used to live in Detroit.
Dig bigger than a tower. I ain't talking about
Eiffels.
Exactly. You're just watching your rib cage get removed. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't.
Yeah. Did you look it up?
I did, and then I also realized I haven't been recording my camera this entire time, so now I'm going to start recording my camera.
You haven't been recording your camera?
I have not been recording my camera.
Wait, so you're good.
But there will be a picture of me in place, and then now I am back. I'm here.
I swear.
I've been recording.
I can't stand you.
I've been recording my audio at least, so that's all that really matters.
Oh my gosh, this guy. All right, well, thanks, man. great job. I'm so proud of you.
I'm leaving a screenshot so you can just use. There you go. Oopsie poopsie is what I got to do. Didn't even think about it.
Sad part of me realized that this was the closest thing I'd had to a friend in almost a decade. I found myself looking forward to the discussions we would have after each meal. I'm laughing because in a sense, you are my parasitic twin that I read to.
What do you mean?
I was just reading that.
What?
And it was like I would read to him, and the part where it's like sometimes it would talk to me.
Yeah,
sometimes I would have.
This is the CreepCast origin story.
What if it ends and it's like his name's Hunter?
I'm like, this is fucked,
bro. That was.
Yeah, I was a big-lipped Hawaiian shirt-wearing man.
Right, there it is. And the twin could control fire, and also
there you go.
Was a little punk. And sometimes I'd have to stop and explain an event to them, but most time they just listened quietly and waited patiently. That's the entire time. That's so you. Afterwards, we would discuss our feelings on the book, what we thought was going to happen.
This is the CreepCast origin story.
And the next one's great. A sad part of me realized this was the closest thing I had to a friend. Yeah. I found myself looking forward to our discussions. I didn't mean to ruin it, but I think I just did. Oh, well.
That's great. Without further ado, guys, as always, thank you for watching. And if you've been listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we appreciate you all for listening along. It really does mean a lot. And until next time, we hope you stay creeped.
Say spooked you creeps.
Stay spooked you creeps.
I like that one because I said it the other way one time and Hunter yelled at me because it's apparently a bad word. So I apologize, but I like that one. Stay spooked, you creeps. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.